So I hope all is well. Um, so my daily recap today. I don't know if I got to my 10,000 steps today because my Fitbit is still out of commission and my phone, the charging port stopped working after I came back from the beach yesterday. So I don't have my step counter on there. And but I was in and out. I was in and out of my home. I was up and down the stairs. I did not walk up and down my little sidewalk, but I was over there a few times to read my book, and I did do my 2 mile walk this evening with my mother. So, and I know it's 2 miles because we walked um the same way every time, and Fitbit has told us that it's always like 2.2 or 2.4 miles. So I know that was a good 4 or 5 thousand steps by itself on top of everything else. So I'm assuming I'm pretty close, and I'm just gonna go with that. And I did not eat only produce today. I did have 4 lemon cookies today. My mom made them from scratch, and oh my God, they were so good. So good. I have no regrets. But I did eat all of my produce. I am making my second smoothie when I wrap this up. And I have to eat another, not another, but a mango and an apple. So that's all the produce that I have left to eat, even though it's 9:16. But I don't care. Like, I don't care. Now, today, the title of my video is going to be Power of the Sower. I hope I'm saying that right. This book, I'm reading 1 chapter a day according to the date. So I've been reading this since June 1st. And I just finished chapter 6 today. And it's just, okay, I'm not going to go into the book. But all I'm going to say is that if stuff hits the fan in this country, and we all feel it even more than now, because it's like this book was written in the 90s. It was written in the 90s, and it's dated for today, this year. And all I'm gonna say is that if we can just do less telling people what they have to do, and just suggest, all I would suggest is that we do indeed read about how to live off the earth and how to create energy and electricity, like all of that off-grid living type stuff. Even if we're not doing it, even if we're nowhere close to it, we should be learning those things, and crack open a couple of herbal books, and look into natural medicine. You know what, and truth be told, like, I'm reading this stuff, and how dire the situation is in here, we're not there. And is it a possibility? Sure. I don't know what the future holds. I am not all in on one idea of one thing happening. I hope everything works out. I hope that most of us land on our feet. I hope that there are changes that occur over time that benefit us, that actually helps us, that sustains us, that allows us to grow. I hope all of that comes about. Like, I just, and then, like, on the flip side, if things really did like go like extremely left, that I know left is this way, but if it happened, that we have the knowledge and the skills to be able to survive. Because I will say, before I even picked up this book, before I even read this book. Oh wait, hold on. I have forgot to turn off my fan because I know I've heard it like clicking in a video before. But anyway, before I even picked up this book, I had a couple of ideas going around in my head about the future and just how like crazy and bad and things are now, and how much suffering is going on right in this country right now, and how much worse that can be for us, and just like just tossing around ideas and everything. And this book is really like, oh, I wouldn't ever want it to get this bad, but like some of the stuff that is happening in this book is already happening now, and quite a few things are actually happening now. And I just love the fact that she, you know, is wanting to show people the way, or at least prepare them as much as she can. But again, when you have people that actively listen to mainstream media news, or that trust wholeheartedly their government and these officials that run the country, and trust that they are going to get things back in alignment some way somehow. And then you have religious ties into this, where the higher power is going to come in and save them. And and it's nothing against religion, because I have my own relationship with God, and I do not think that there is anything that's possible with my connection. But that's my own relationship. I say that to say is that people solely depending on the higher power to do something to save them, to do what needs to be done to right this country. And then either thinking that they don't have to do anything, or just don't have that to do anything themselves. And I feel like even if you don't have any funds, or all of your money is going towards bills, you can always, always, always continue to learn and increase your knowledge in any and everything. There is a wealth of resources out there, a wealth of information out there. Like, I don't know when the last time I walked into the library, but I live for the .com ebook access. I use my library card to get books to read, to research. I use the internet to learn things. I buy books so that I can increase my knowledge. And also, not to say that things would get this bad, but if you were to lose access to those things, and all you have is your books, this would be the time to be printing stuff and making a survival binder. And it's like, it's not to say that this stuff will come to fruition, but it's like, just in case, would you rather have this information in your mind or in your hands if you were to lose all access to the internet suddenly, or gradually? And it's like, and it's kind of hard, because you don't want to preach, you don't want to you don't want to shove stuff down people's throats, and people can do what they want to do and how they want to do it, or not do anything at all, and just let the pieces of this massive puzzle fall where they may. And that is true. That is something that you can do. I just hope more people are open to increasing their knowledge as far as like homesteading, construction, um, native flowers, herbs, medicines, and gardening. How to make soaps, how to make your own self-care products, like DIY to the extreme, and how to do those things, just in case, because you just never know. You just never know. And it's always better to be safe and to be sorry and to have the knowledge than not know anything at all.